Hey fellow brew tubers, how you doing? So this is I saw Wally Feck's Homebrew Wednesday video. I don't know if it was this week. I think it was this week. And sorry for the plane flying over. But he was talking about his Hickory Brown and how I had one, Dan Desolet's had one, and I think Josh Secor has one. So I figured I'd go ahead. I've been eyeing this thing for a while, so I figured I'd crack into it and give it a go. And this video has another purpose too. This is for all you guys in the Midwest. Josh, hope you're enjoying the snow, buddy. Look at this, shorts. Nice weather here. Gotta love DC. So anyway, all right, well, let's go ahead and get into this. So this is a Hickory Brown Ale. I think he had hickory in it somehow. I don't know if he threw it in the boil or put it in the secondary or whatever. It's 6.5% ABV. And I want to say 35 IBUs. Could have that wrong. So let's go ahead and check this out. Alright, so got a little bit of hiss and got some pretty good smoke coming out. It's got good, nice malt aroma on it. Let's get a pour. Color on that. See that? You can see the trees through there, can't you? I don't know. Nice, really dark brown color. Kind of see towards the bottom. There's like mahogany at the bottom, and it's got had about a half a finger head on it. Slightly off-white color. I wouldn't really call it khaki. Beautiful smell. And I know Wally said he thinks that his brew system gets a lot of malt, kind of like mine does. I think he's right. I don't have a great nose, so I can't really pick out all the notes in it, but I can kind of smell the hickory, I think. Hell, I don't know. I don't know what hickory smells like. Cheers. Okay, yeah. So I can taste the hickory. So imagine he threw it in the fermenter, probably in the secondary. I can taste that kind of woody hickory. And you know, it's gonna be a while before I throw wood chips in mine again, because I put some oak in I forget what kind of beer it was. Threw them in there, and I way over oaked it. Pissed me off, actually. I had to dump the whole batch, but this was done just right. Just subtle enough you could smell it and taste it. Really complements the malt nicely. Not sure what base malts he used in this. I know in his video this week he's thinking about putting, I think he said he wanted to make it a Saison. Use Saison yeast and add a little bit more crystal, or add some crystal to sweeten it up so that it doesn't dry out too much from the Saison, and put some oats in it. I think this recipe was supposed to have some oats. I can kind of see that because it is, it's not watery, but it is a little more, less body than you would expect on a brown ale. Although, I don't know. I mean, Newcastle is a brown ale. I don't know if they brew with oats, but that's the same consistency here. So, I don't know, Wally. I wouldn't add too much oats into this. I think it's maybe a little bit, maybe like a half a pound or something. But you know, I kind of like the viscosity of this. You like that word, viscosity? I think if you did the Saison, though, I think you're right. It would dry this up quite a bit. And you certainly would want to use some crystal. I don't know if I would go crystal 60 or 80 or anything high like that. I might, because I mean it's already pretty dark, and it might make it too dark putting that heavy of a crystal in it. I think maybe if you wanted to sweeten it up a little bit without adding darker color to it, you might want to consider putting some honey malt. And it doesn't take a lot, maybe a half a pound would probably be enough, or maybe half a pound, 3/4 of a pound would be enough to kind of counter the dryness from the Saison. I would almost recommend that because color-wise, you don't want to really get it any darker. So I started using honey malt. I used it on Dreyer's Abomination. I used a little bit, I think, on a pail that I'm doing right now, and it doesn't take a lot, half a pound, and it adds some pretty good sweetness to it. You know, and it's fermentable, but it still has some residual sweetness on the backside. I don't know how that works, but that's what I would say, Wally. I would say throw some honey in there if you want to, some honey malt if you want to do a Saison, and that way it'll keep you from getting too dark. It would be more like a porter, I think, if you got it any darker. So anyway, hey, this is a great beer. I liked it at 6.5%. It's like perfect, and this is a gorgeous day here we're having right now. I think it's probably damn near 80 degrees. It's probably 78 degrees. No breeze to speak of. Birds chirping. Got the plants coming up. My hops are coming up. Couldn't ask for a better day. Anyway, hey, cheers. Thanks for the beer, Wally. I think I've got 4 more from you in there, and I look forward to drinking them all. Cheers, man.